Okay, today we're going to learn about adding things to our courses. So we're going to go into Recess, which is the course we're using for all of our distance learning during this time. So we're going to go into Materials because that's what we want to do. We want to add materials. So we're going to click the drop-down box for Add Materials. Now, if you want to add a folder, you can go ahead and add a folder. Let's say we wanted to do a science folder. We could do a science folder. And then all things science can go in that folder. We're going to go ahead and choose today to have it be published, and we're going to create, and then we're going to see it pop up right here, science. Now, there are a couple ways that you can add materials. So if I click on this drop-down box, I can add folders, assignments, all sorts of things. So I'm going to click on Add Assignment. And let's say I want students to write a summary of nightly reading. That's the title. And I'm going to just put a description, write a short summary of your nightly reading. And if I want to give more details, I can. I can also go back and edit this later if I want to, which I probably will add a little more detail on what I want from students. So I'm going to click a due date. I'm going to say I want this to be due on the 31st. It'll be like a test assignment for them since it'll be one of the first ones that they do. And then I went by that pretty quickly. We're going to say ungraded because right now all our assignments are ungraded. Right here, we want them to be able to submit something to us. So it's going to have submissions enabled, and it's already that way. You don't have to do anything. Just make sure that that is lit up so that students will be able to submit the assignment. So then we're going to click Create. Oops, I forgot to put a time. Make sure you put a time. That I keep doing that, so it's a good reminder. Choose a time that you want it to be due. All right, so you can see it showed up right here. It's not in any of my folders, but it is a reading assignment, so I want it to be in my reading folder. So I'm going to go over here to the gear because I want to get it in that reading folder. So I'm going to click on that drop down gear, and it's going to bring up this list of options for us. And you could choose any of them. Right now we're going to choose move because I want to move it into the reading folder. So then it's going to ask me the destination. I'm going to click the drop down arrow here, and I'm going to go down to reading, and I'm going to click reading. And you can do this for whatever subject you're working on. And then I'm going to click the move button, and it will move it to reading. And then I'm going to open reading, and there it is. So you can see summary of nightly reading. Now, if you can see this, there's a green line that pops up underneath these. So if I wanted to add another item here, I could. I want this item to be in the reading folder. So I'm going to click it right under summary of nightly reading. And it's going to bring up that same menu that was brought up for the add materials. So this time I want to add a test or quiz. So I'm going to make their nightly reading a test or quiz. It's not really graded, but this is going to tell me a little bit about what they read. So I'm going to have the due date be not today. That would be silly because they're not getting this. And I want it to be 11:59. And again, it's going to be ungraded. And this is going to publish to students. If you wanted to assign it individually, you could. We're not grading it, so you're not going to have that. Comments are enabled. I am going to turn off comments for this one because I don't really want them doing comments. And then I'm going to go ahead and click create, and it'll bring up another screen where we're going to create the test. Now, this is not really a test for them because it's their nightly reading, but this is one way I can gather information from them, especially since it's ungraded. So I'm going to click right here where it says add question. And it's going to give me a drop-down box. And I can have true, false, multiple choice, ordering. So they can put things in order, short answer and essay questions, fill in the blank, matching. I can import from a question bank. I could import a question or a test or quiz. I could add a page break, or if I wanted to add a text for them to read and answer questions, I could do that as well. I'm going to start with multiple choice. Okay. And it's going to bring up this question box. And you can put whatever question you want in there. You could put a short couple of sentences and ask them questions about those sentences. I am going to write, did you enjoy your nightly reading choice? Because I want to know, did they enjoy it? So this is just a way for me to get them used to this system and get a little bit of information of about what they're doing. And so I'm just going to have simple yes or no. I could have done a true false question and gotten the same result, a true or false. So right down here, I could add more answer choices if I need to. I can remove the blanks by clicking this. I can move these questions around by dragging them. So if I wanted to drag this question up here, I can. I don't really need to do that. But I want to remove the blanks, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the blanks. And both of these are a correct answer because there is no wrong answer here. They're allowed to either like it or not like it. Then I'm going to go ahead and create this question. And then there it is. So when they see it, they'll get that question. They can answer one or no. Now I want to add another kind of question because I want them to fill in a short answer. So I'm going to click short answer and we're just waiting for that to come up. I don't know if it went through, so I'm going to click it again. Short answer essay question. There we go. And I want them to write a short summary of their nightly reading. And I'm probably going to give them details. Tell about the main character or subject. Give details that help me know about what you read. You can put whatever you want. I could put a character limit. I can I could allow them to do a video or audio answer, and at some point I probably will have them do that. So if you choose short answer, it's going to set the space. Depending on which one you choose, the essay question will give you more space. I can assign a rubric. I could create a new rubric. I'll make another video for that. Right now, I'm just going to leave it because there's really no right or wrong to this. I just want to see how they're doing on their summary. And then I'm going to create that question. And then I want one more question. I want to know what did they like or what did they not like? So why did you enjoy this reading or not enjoy this reading? And again, I'm going to go with short answer. I don't have a rubric currently, and I'm going to create that question. So really, this is a very short quiz. It's only got 3 questions. And so you can see I've got my 3 questions. And then I can go to options and I can go to that question bank. I can reorder it. We can go in settings and put in instructions. So it's ready for students. And that's how you make an assignment and a quiz. And look out for the next video. I will show you how to add assessments and files and discussions.